Good morning and welcome to Tom Speed's Network Marketing Gym for Success, where every day I help you take those network marketing skills, turn those network marketing skills into network marketing muscles. Today's what we're talking about is intentional engagement, your key to success in recruiting and building a large, massive business utilizing social media. See, the key is you've turned to social media to build your network marketing business, and I commend you in that. For me, I believe network marketing and social media, they're match made, and the key is social media is the missing link for network marketing in my book. It gives us the ability to create a warm market, a network of people that we know, like, and trust, anywhere in the world that our company does business, anywhere in the world our product, service, or opportunity is business. It's about being able to leverage that social media, to be able to leverage that social media effectively. So what am I talking about? Intentional connection, intentional engagement. In other words, making sure that you have an intention out there. What is your intention as you go forward? What is that intention as you build on social media? It's about the ability to go out there and engage. See, what happens is there's too many people looking for social media. They feel social media is a way they can build their business. And they've turned to social media because they don't want to talk to people, because they don't want to talk to their family and friends. They don't want to talk to the people that they work with, the people that they see on a daily basis. The key, what I can tell you is if that's your attitude, perhaps social media is not going to be your ticket either, because what happens is, to truly be effective in social media, we want to learn how to connect with people online, but then we want to learn how to get the people, carry the conversation offline, carry the conversation to a place where we can connect with them via phone call, via Skype, via a Zoom call, perhaps even meeting up with them personally if you're within a close enough area. It's that key. We're looking to build that business. We're looking to build our business, but the key to our success is engaging with other people. See, what happens is, as you go forward, you're looking to build your business. Perhaps you do find someone out there, someone who's struggling in their life, has a painful issue that your product, service, or opportunity can help. Okay, and yet for some reason you don't want to go out there and engage with these people. So you put all this content out there, you put funnels out there, you're looking for people. People don't want to be connected to this, nothing more than just a button that they're going to push that's going to bring them to an enrollment page, that's going to sign them up and have them in your business. People want to be connected, be a part of something. They want to know that there's someone out there that they can go to. They got to know that there's someone out there that's going to help them along the way. See, that's the key. That's the key as you're going out and building on social media. It's about connecting. It's about connecting with people, creating that relationship with people so that people feel comfortable, perhaps starting up with you in business, perhaps comfortable with you purchasing a product, knowing that what happens is people don't do business with people that they don't know, like, or trust. And the key here is, with social media, is to start developing that know, like, and trust factor. That's your key to successful network marketing on social media. But how do we do that? How do we go about building that relationship with people? How do we go about building that know, like, and trust factor? We do that by connecting with intention, and engaging with intention. See, what key is, most people, I see it all the time, people are out there, they're trying to build their business, and yet they're out there building their business, and they get people who are commenting on their stuff, and they reply with a one-liner. This is not the place to be the king or queen of one-liners. This is the place to be where you get to be in control and the engineer of that conversation. You get to be the one controlling which way this conversation is going and where it's heading. See, the key to your success is always be engaging. A lot of people call, when they're doing a post, always have that call to action. Have them click this link, have them do this. For me, it's have that call to engagement. Have them reach out to you via private messenger. Have them reach out to you. The key is to get them to engage with you. See, that's the key. That's where you start to develop that relationship. That's where people start to build that bond with you. See, what happens is, this is where people start to get comfortable with you. Why? Because they get to know you on a different level. But the key is initial engagement. That's where we start out. Our initial engagement is, simply liking, commenting, and sharing on posts. The key is, as we start commenting, instead of responding, "Hey, nice picture," what does that instill? Does that instill any kind of follow-up? No, it doesn't instill any kind of return. The key is, you've got to think about your engagement in such a manner that whatever comments you put out there are open loop. They're looking for a response back. This way, the people who are willing to respond back. People aren't responding back to you. It's not time to work. There's not a lot of time to waste. Don't waste your time with these people. See, there's so many people on social media. You've got to connect with intention. You've got to engage with intention. The key is, as we go forward, what is that intention? Let people know what you stand for. Let people know, that should be in your profile, that should be in your page, that should be whatever. Let people understand what your values are, what you stand for, what you're looking, who you help. Let them know that you have something that may help them. The key is creating that engagement, but creating continuous engagement. See, now the next thing is people need to know that you're going to be there for them. See, the key is to develop that know, like, and trust factor for people who want to do business with you. They've got to know that you're going to be there. They got to know that they can rely on you and they can trust you. And what better way than by continually showing up for them on a regular basis. You should be showing up for them on a basis where they can almost set their clocks with you. See, that's going to create that trust factor. That's going to create that feeling of trust that people have, and the feeling that they're connected. Why? Because they can connect with you. They know where you're at, and they can find you, and they can get that information from you. But to be able to be there intentional, let them know that when you're going to show up. The key is show up regularly. Make sure you're showing up to the point where they can almost set their schedule by you. And the key is you've got to be cognizant of the fact that if you're building your business on the other side of the world, I've got people all over the world. The key is I've got to know what times of the day that they're on, and that's when I've got to deliver value for them as well. But the key is setting that intention, maintain that. And the next thing is, people need instruction. People need instruction of what the next step is. What do they need to do next? And this is where you come in. This is your ability to instruct people. Let them know what needs to be done on the next step, how to take this conversation forward, how to get this engagement forward, how to move forward with that relation, to build that relationship. So now that people are willing to, people aren't going to buy a product or join your service or opportunity without knowing you, knowing that there's someone out there who's got their backside, knowing someone out there who's going to help them be there for support. See, that's the key. People want to become part of something, and you get to be what they want to be part of. But it's about structuring yourself. It's about posturing yourself. It's about posturing yourself as that person of value, that person who can help them achieve the results they're looking for, that person who's always there, that person who's there at a relentless pace. That's consistency. Consistency is the key to your success in any endeavor in life. And how do you maintain that consistency? Well, there's skill sets that you need to work on. I do trainings on how to become consistent and stuff like that. I've got them. If you're struggling with consistency, any aspect of your life, reach out to me. Through a private message, I've got something that you would definitely help you become consistent. See, that's going to be your success. Being consistent with intentional engagement. Now, what happens is that starts to develop that relationship with people, and this is where you start to build that bond. See, the key is when you can make that connection offline, that changes the whole dynamics of everything. You get to see their reactions to what things you're saying. They get to hear your intonation in your voice structure. They get to learn about you. They get to build that trust factor, that know, like, and trust with you, because you're right there. And what I can definitely suggest to you, you definitely need to be doing videos if you truly want to be successful utilizing network marketing for your and social media together. You've got to be doing live videos, and you've got to be doing them on a regular basis. People need to set their clocks to it. You've got to schedule these things. You've got to have a schedule that you follow. And the key is you want to break it up a little bit. Adding value and adding value. But the key is every once in a while, ask a question. Find out some information. Find out some pains and struggles that people are going through. Let them know that you're there for them. Hey, if you have any questions for me, you're always happy to reach out to me, private message. Put a message in the comments. If you have a question, I'd be happy to help you with it. Happy to cover it in another future topic. But let people know what you're going to help them with, and help them on a regular basis. Add value to their lives at all points in time. Whenever you get a chance, add values. Always be adding value and always be engaging. The key is create that engagement. Okay, connect with the people online, build the relationship, and get them offline as soon as possible. See, what happens is you may get some people the other way, but what happens is they're really not going to be of value, because people want to have that connection. People feel that connection. It's going to be a completely different person to do business with. But what happens is, the people who aren't willing to engage, they're losing probably about 90% of the people that they could be getting in their business, for the simple fact that they're reluctant to get online, get on a Zoom call, meet up with them or whatever, but connect with them on that deeper level. See, what happens is there are people out there who are doing it, people out there like myself who are willing to go out there and connect with other people. But the key is you've got to be willing to do that as well. Build that, start that relationship online, but then connect with them and bring that relationship offline. Start taking it offline to a more personal level. And this is where you're going to have that intentional engagement. This is where you're going to truly start to build that know, like, and trust factor. This is where it starts to happen. But it doesn't happen without you taking action. action. See, the key is you taking action. Notice that. Notice how I always get back to the you taking action. See, that's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. See, it's not a lack of knowledge. It's not a lack of knowledge whatsoever. All the knowledge in the world is out there. Everything we know is at our fingertips nowadays. But it's a lack of implementation. See, what happens is every exercise I do at the gym here today and help you develop those muscles is totally useless exercises. Totally useless exercises. I'm wasting my time. Why? Because the only useful exercise is the exercise that has you taking action, has you implementing, moving forward. See, that makes it valuable. See, that's where the only valuable knowledge is. Knowledge which is implemented and has you taking action. So you get to decide whether today's exercise is value or not, simply by taking that action step. And the key is, I show up here because it is good value. I show up here on a regular basis. But the key is you get to decide by taking that action step, by deciding, now is the time to start taking that action. Start creating that intentional engagement. Start designing what you're looking for. Start telling people what you're about. Start showing up differently in social media. Start showing up as that person of interest, that person of influence, that person who can affect change in their lives. Think about this as we go forward. Finally taking action, developing these skills into network marketing muscles, and finally achieving those results, being recognized at the company's big event. Why? Because you're moving your business in massive movement, massive momentum. Why? Because you're affecting change with a lot of other people's lives as well with your product, service, or opportunities, simply because you started to take action. It's a critical step in these businesses. You've got to be an action taker. Action takers succeed. And there's ways to, instill that, ways to learn how to take that action on a regular basis. This is all trainings. It's something you have not done before. But the key is the ability is there for you to do that. I teach people how to actually be consistent in every aspect of their lives. The key is you can be consistent in your business. You can be consistent in any aspect of your life. I've got trainings for that as well. Send me a direct message. Anytime you have any questions, feel free to direct message me. I'm happy to talk with you. I'm happy to get you on the phone. I'm willing to help you take your business to the next level. I'll give you some pointers, let you know which direction you need to go. But that's the tip, is you taking action. Look forward to working with you. Take care. Have yourself a great day. Today's Saturday. Actually, as you're here in the States, it's daylight savings time. We set the clocks forward. Spring's on its way. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow at Tom Speed's Network Marketing Gym of Success, where every day I help you develop your network marketing muscles, because that's the only way you're going to be successful, is developing the skills into muscles and applying them on a daily basis. Take care. Have a great day.